Hi, I'm Ksenia. I am a real estate agent in Tampa Bay, Florida, and I wanted to go over how I currently organize my schedule, my leads, and what tools I use in order to kind of stay on track with everything. So I am actually a very visual person. I like physically writing down my appointments, so I use a planner, and I also use a visual way to track my clients and my current deals and things like that. I haven't really liked using Google Calendar. I've tried it in the past, but I remember things better when I physically write them down and when I see them in different colors and things like that. So I use a planner for organizing my team and team goals, team leads, things like that. I like using Trello, and I can get deeper into that in another video. But I use Trello, and I have a board for each agent, and then I have some general boards like marketing, etc. So I wanted to show you what my actual planner looks like, and I am in the market for a new planner. So if you have any good ones, let me know. I'm trying to find a blank week. Okay, so I like the hourly planners. So I write down every single appointment. So the way I schedule my day is in the mornings, I usually do admin work, send out MLS updates, things like that, check on files, check on paperwork, and make sure everything's on track. Then I take a break for lunch and I go to the gym during that time, and it clears my head. I have day in the life videos as well if you wanna watch that. And then after the gym, I eat my lunch and I do showings and any other appointments that I need to do. So that's usually how my day gets broken down. I do have it written down for this week, but it is very messy. So that's the planning side of things. And then for pending deals, what I do is I kind of hit people's information. But this is kind of a chart that I created, and I've tried different systems in the past, but I like that I can bring it with me. So like a whiteboard won't necessarily work for me. I like that I can carry it with me, check things off. Again, I find more satisfaction in crossing it off physically. So the sections I have are client name, the effective date, when escrow is due, when inspections due, when appraisal is, if appraisal came back, if I need to order a home warranty, scheduling walkthrough and closing. I always tell my clients about utility helpers, which basically they help set up your utilities. So that's a checkbox for that. Whether I submitted my .loop document and my disbursement authorization for my check, and if I sent my closing email, box for that. And if there's any closing costs for that particular client and the day they close. So I usually write down all those dates as soon as we go under contract, and then I write them in my planner as well. And then I go through and check mark when things have passed. And then for closing date, I also wrote a note about the garage because sometimes people forget to leave the garage key. So I like to always remind sellers about that. So that's how I organize that. I also have a sheet, a few sheets actually, for hot leads. So I actually do have a blank one of this one. So this is basically where I write my current leads and who I'm working with actively, who I need to follow up. I have a full database in my email system as well, but I like having like a physical set of it for just my most active clients at the time. So I've got the lead type, whether they're buying or selling, the source. I like to track where this lead came from, whether it's Instagram, open house, Realtor.com lead, internet, etc., because that helps me decide where to put more marketing attention. The date I last followed up with them, and then their timeline, like are they buying this winter, next summer, things like that. So I put that in there, and then my notes. So I have my most active ones, and then I go through periodically and make sure that I've touched base with all of my other ones that are on these physical sheets. And then the rest of them, I kind of just keep on my database and just do the email marketing and things like that. So that's kind of how I organize my clients and how I organize my day. And it's helped me stay on track. And I don't have a transaction coordinator. I do all of the paperwork myself. I do have an assistant on my team now, and they kind of help here and there with a couple things like emails, every once in a while, like my newsletter and writing offers and things like that. But most of the admin work and paperwork I do handle myself. So it might seem overwhelming at first to do everything yourself, but I've honestly liked having that way to kind of stay in touch with the clients, and I found it more beneficial to do it myself. Maybe in the future I'll get a transaction coordinator, but right now I don't have one. So anyways, if you have any other questions or any ideas for videos, comment below. I'd love to do something maybe more about Trello and how I've organized my team. And I'll also be coming out with a few more videos later this month. I'm going to do one every single week. So hope you have a great day. Bye.